It's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job breaking those for the first down.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Roughing the kicker.
And the extra point is good. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
On the move, it's Card. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Gets it out quickly. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He wants to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He got it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Altmaier. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. Down close to the end zone, ball's got to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly, and they were on the same page on that TV.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. This should be the last play of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal... game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Boilermakers are flying down the field. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Illinois lining up quickly. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, a little bit short of the 1st down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. It's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 43. Oh, they block it. He's going to scoop it up.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit. Couldn't
make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Purdue! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Illinois right back to the line.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that one.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a group.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the air, it's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Back to the air one more time. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Sometimes it just takes an offense a little while to settle into the game, and David, it seems like they have here in the second.
No doubt you get those nerves.
And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Purdue! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over UAB. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Tight and finds a soft spot. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The throw to the outside is complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Illinois lining up quickly. On second down, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. These two defenses have really been up to the task so far, and it's hard to ignore how each of these two secondaries have impacted things. They've stayed true to their assignments, covering each receiver like a blanket. And you know what else they've done? They've wrapped up and tackled. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Afterburners coming. The 20. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after the big run for this offense. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
A lot of urgency for this offense.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office, being able to execute.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Under heavy, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. From the gun, the ground game. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
They'll go to the counter. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Illinois right back to the line. To the air, it's Altmaier. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Illini!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there at Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Ball is loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. It was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Got his man down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for space. It's McCoby. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He's got it. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled a positive, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
To throw, it's Altmaier. He's right on target. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Illinois lining up quickly. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go race, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the ball.
Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's got the ball. That one's live. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire now on second down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw, it's Card. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
A shot toward the end. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Illinois right back to the line. He leaves it with his back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the move. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Back to pass, it's Card. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute from a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He wants to throw it again. A little screen to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. He smashes his way through again. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, finding Illini. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, get to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Got room on the return. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Illinois offense returns to the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down. The quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Love. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Back to pass, it's Card. Quick strike complete. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
This is a very well-coached defense, guys, and you saw it on that last play there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it himself, but everybody's staying home, and they've got that speed to go sideline to sideline, forcing them out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Just plowing ahead. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, lead the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth there if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I can tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Card. Stepping to the right. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He's going to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. And this team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Defense.